Hello all. This is another sort of impromptu vlog video that I didn't really intend to make, but it just kind of happened while I was going about my travels throughout the day today. So I figured, I don't know, I might share. A few people have asked about that. So what I could realistically share, there it is. Keep going and you'll see it. This is me waiting on the corner at 1:30 in the morning for a taxi ride. But I actually don't mind because it's not cold and there's no snow on the ground anymore. So I can be out here with my coat unzipped. It's not as much fun to wait when it's cold and snowing or raining or windy. I feel compelled to tell you this because this is what my regular life kind of looks like. And it's kind of a funny scenario because right behind me here is the bakery where I used to work. There. That's their sign. Ooh, we're here at work and it's dark. If you can hear all of that humming, that's probably the reason I'm gonna go deaf. It hums in here because of all the fridges and freezers and stuff. Just getting myself clocked in, you know. It even takes your picture. Because, you know, gotta prove it. There's an apron for me. There's the ceiling. Okay. Ta-da! Let's see what we got here. Oh! We got no ovens in here. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna have to go over to these ones. And turn on some more lights. Grabs. Oh, that's why it's comfortable in here. Somebody left the air conditioner on. And it wasn't me. Usually it's me. Usually I forget the air conditioner. But it wasn't me this time. Okay. That, and I need my cup. My personalized cup that I got for Christmas. And it's got my lipstick on it, on the straw. I think that's why they gave it to me. They didn't want to wash my lipstick off of cups anymore. I do like to try scrubbing them, but sometimes I just have time to get the water in me and that's it. So, there we are. We begin. Here I am after work, waiting for a bus. And I look a fright, but that's okay. I scooped so many muffins today. So many muffins. Like, it's kind of staggering. Well over 100. Probably I'm just quickly trying to do the math. Jeez. The numbers are too big to do the math in my head. But yeah, well over 100 muffins, probably about 150. They are the mainstay. They are the mainstay of where I work. It's my gig. So I even had to find out later that I needed to make more muffins. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. So between doing that, excuse me, weighing cookies and processing more cookies and climbing in and out of a walk-in freezer and loading vans and stuff, I'm worn out. But the reason I'm saying any of this is because not very long ago, relatively speaking, I broke my ankle, and the notion of being able to work the way I just did today was like a fantasy. I had to like lay in bed and be in excruciating pain for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It was awful. So I'm really grateful that I can, quote unquote, live out my fantasy. So I'm about to go and get cleaned up and ready for bed because it's after 2 in the afternoon and it's time for me to go to bed because I wake up at midnight so that I can begin my day literally as the day begins. You too. Midnight is where the day begins. So that means I gotta get cleaned up from my crazy day. But the purpose of this video that I made throughout the day today is to say that last April, when I fell and broke my ankle in a couple of different places and I needed screws and a plate put in, and I'll never be the same again. This apartment is not big, and to get from my bed to the bathroom on the other side of it was the longest walk ever when I first got hurt. And I didn't know how hurt I was. I didn't know my ankle was broken for 2 whole days until I was finally forced to get it x-rayed, and that's how I found out. Word to the wise about that: if you literally can't lift your foot off the ground because the pressure that you feel of having no support under your foot is that intense that you can't lift it, or that means there's something really wrong. Take it from me. I tried walking with a broken ankle for 2 solid days until finally another doctor was like, no, that's serious. You should get that looked at because you could be hurting yourself and making it worse. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, fine. So I did, and I ended up needing an operation. So, you know, fine, he was right. But anyway, the notion, like I was saying at the bus stop, the notion of being able to work like a normal person again was just like, I was terrified, quite honestly, that I wouldn't be able to. And that scared me because I need my job. I need to be able to do my job because I kind of need to pay my bills, you know? And and my ex-husband does not have like any money at all. So it's virtually all on me, and I gotta keep doing what I do. So when I was laid up in bed for 2 months, I was kind of stressed, shall we say, that I wasn't gonna ever feel normal again and be able to move around like normal again. There were a couple of days there where I had to crawl from my bed to the bathroom because it was that painful. And I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. It is the absolute truth. It was just too awful to try and move. And I don't know, it's probably 50 feet maybe from the bed over there through this wall to the bathroom way over there on the other side of the kitchen. Like I said, normally it's nothing, but when you've hurt yourself like that, yeah, it's a long walk, feels like a mile. So I am ever so grateful that I don't feel that kind of pain anymore. I still feel it, but it's not keeping me in bed and on heavy, heavy duty painkillers just to like be able to breathe without hurting. So I am grateful for those things, and I figure I should, say those things more often. I feel like there's too much focus on what we're annoyed about, what we don't have, what we lack, what makes us sad, what makes us all these negative things, Whereas I have something nice to say for once. So anyway, no other point to this. I just thought I would, throw it out there. It's engagement time. Subscribe up there. Video to watch down there. And I will see you next time.